Welcome to this beautiful, relaxing place. Let us breathe in and breathe out and really take in the refreshing quality. Behind me is the farm at San Benito's amphitheater. That's where we do yoga, meditation. But today our topic will be the immune system. And people are still asking, but how? How do we fortify the immune system? So basically, there are 5 things to consider. Number 1 would still be proper diet and proper hydration. You want to, as much as possible, eat what is locally produced and what is available during the season. Number 2 would be the mental emotional hygiene of an individual. So the thing is, when you wake up in the morning or even before you sleep at night, you want to have this intention that you will have the best day in your life. So that when you sleep, that's the last song syndrome as you're sleeping. That's like the background mood. And then when you wake up in the morning, connect to that idea of having a really beautiful and healthy day. So regularity of sleep is very important, and with the tendency for most people to engage with gadgets, as much as possible you want to stay away from the blue light 30 minutes before sleeping. And that's because the blue light will actually have an effect, a negative effect on the release of melatonin. Melatonin is one of the substances that our body produces responsible for quality sleep and overall immune system. So when you have this as a mood in terms of having a good day, having a powerful day, that will have an impact on the mental emotional aspect of your life during the day. So whatever news you have, just go back to your original intention. So you have sleep, you have the diet, you have mental emotional hygiene. Another one would be alignment with nature, harmony with nature, alignment to the source, or alignment to the self. So when we say alignment, if you're doing something but your mind is somewhere else, you're not being aligned. Like you would hear about the importance of vitamin D in terms of boosting the immune system, and one of the advice would be to stay under direct sunlight. But how about those people with photosensitivity, like people with lupus? They cannot go under the sunlight directly, but if you consciously connect, and this is where the alignment comes in. You don't have to be mechanically doing things, but just have this connection. And you take in the qualities of the sun, invigorating, making someone more alive and have more vitality. All these qualities, if you take that in consciously, then you will be raising your vitamin D without having to go literally directly under the sunlight. When you open the window and you welcome the sunlight in, but having this quality connection, that will raise your vitamin D levels higher than you just absent-mindedly staying under the sun but really negating because it's hot or whatever. 4th would be movement. Mindful movement and circulation, exercise. Why we want to do this is we want to make sure that the entire body is properly oxygenated. When you have a good circulation, especially on the periphery, and when we say periphery, hands and feet, so those people with cold hands and feet, if you go to an air-conditioned place and you have these cold hands and feet, that means you lack movement. You still need to do quality movement. And if the blood actually goes to the periphery, that means the brain and the eyes would also receive oxygenation and nutrients. So this is also good for the brain health. So with these 5 tips, with confidence, you can say, and I will quote the African proverb, "There's no threat from outside if there's no enemy from within." We look forward to welcoming you here, our safe haven, our healing sanctuary, the farm at San Benito.